day, everyone. Please let me know if you hear me well. The sign plus will be enough in our chat.
Nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you for putting this together.
Great to meet you. Let's maybe give it a minute for everyone else to join and we'll get started. I think we can start, and I think everybody else will be joining us as we go. So first of all, welcome to our today's webinar, ChatGPT integration with Acumatica use cases. Thank you all very much for joining us today. Just a quick note before we start, we are recording the session, so you will be able to access all the insights shared today whenever you need them. We are excited to show you how ChatGPT can enhance your experience with Acumatica, and we will explore 4 use cases of this integration. The first use case will be generic inquiry analysis. Then we will switch to reports analysis. After that, we will discover email recommendations. And the last but not least, automation of expense claims for bills and invoices. Please note that after each use case, we will open the floor for a Q&A session. Please feel free to write your questions in the chat as we go along, and we will bring them up in each section of our use cases. So I think we can get started. I will hand things over to Yuriy Zaletskyy, our CTO and co-founder. So Yuriy has some fascinating insights to share about our ChatGPT integration. So Yuriy, the stage is yours.
Yeah. So first of all, want to mention that I'm a real person, not produced by video GPT or something like that. And I will start from point number 1, how ChatGPT may be used for generic inquiry analysis. And after you will publish our customization with ChatGPT, every generic inquiry of yours will get this nice button, Get ChatGPT Analysis. And how this may work, like right now I opened a generic inquiry which has title Get ChatGPT Analysis. And let's say you have first day in the company, you want to understand DB sales activities. You open that and you see record salesperson ID, his name, start date, end date, activity ID, subject, and body activity. And there are also activities without any activities. And what you can do, you can click here as manager of salespeople, click on this button, Get ChatGPT Analysis, and here you can see quantity of rows which you want to analyze. And as you can see at the bottom, this specific generic inquiry has 164 records. So instead of analyzing 40 records, I'm putting 164. And what kind of analysis I can ask ChatGPT to make? I would say, Cyrillic, give me useful insights as for manager of as for sales director. And I click on analyze. And depending from your internet connection speed, depending from your ChatGPT license, you will get reply from ChatGPT. And what will happen behind the curtains? We will send all the data in this generic inquiry. And here we can see what ChatGPT suggests. As a sales director, here are some useful insights. So you can, first of all, salesperson 𝐂𝐡 Williams is highly active with multiple appointments, phone calls, and follow-ups conducted. There is a repeating pattern of pricing discussions, creating presentations, and verifying sales are on track, indicating consistent sales efforts from prospecting to closing stages. is it useful for, like, imagine if you're a salesperson, sorry, if you're a sales director and you would see this generic inquiry, in order to figure out this conclusion, I believe it may take to you a couple of hours, maybe minutes, of course, if you're a genius, but for majority of people, it will take a couple of hours. Then next, salesperson Jay Parker also shows consistent sales activities, but has had challenges connecting with decision makers, evident from the repeated did not reach decision maker notes. Again, imagine you're a sales director, how long it will take for you to build this conclusion. Like, I don't say you will not be able to build it. I just say, like, this is my first time in life I'm seeing this generic inquiry, but with help of Chat GPT, I can quickly see what I can do as a sales director. And here it gives some suggestions. Also recognize high-performing salespeople and look to rewarding consistency. Now I copy this to the clipboard. One moment. And I can say something like, for recognition, and I click here. And now ChatGPT will look on that data and will give suggestions whom to reward. And here we have some suggestions. Salesperson of the month, consistency award, top performer incentives, recognition board. Again, for sales director to come with such conclusion, it will take a bit of time. I seen in chat, that we had supply chain person, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, which is vice-president supply chain. I would like to ask if you have some generic inquiries which you use for your work and which are out of inside of standard Acumatica package.
Yeah, we have many. A good one that comes to mind first is one that Ellie, who's also on this call with us, built, called PO Details, which is a really user-friendly GI to show all of our stock item procurement and receipt history. So it's a roll up of purchase orders that have had inventory received against them through purchase receipts, so that we can look at our historical prices paid for stock items across different procurement volumes and lot numbers and vendors.
So it is custom report which was built for you. Do you have some out of the box which you use, or you?
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were asking what custom.
No, not custom, out of the box.
Out of the box GIs that we use for supply chain. Well, let me think for a second. I mean, you don't think so, right? Sorry to let you down. I think we're, for the most part, I think all of our key GIs have been customized, but
Okay,
yeah.
no problem with that. Then I want then to show you one more use case for which some people may like. So let's say here we have history. This is history of sales. This is custom generic inquiry, which has history of sales of a specific stock item, specifically selling of on sales demo Acer laptop computer. And what kind of request you can give to ChatGPT? You can tell to it give me sales forecast of data in this generic inquiry. And I just want to explain to ChatGPT meaning of this column: year, month, week, number. Second column has following format: year, month, where, plus week number. And I'm telling to it analyze. And take note, I didn't tell to ChatGPT something like what to analyze. What kind of prediction to make. But basically, it says based on the data provider, it is not feasible to generate sales forecast as there are multiple weeks with varying sales totals. And it gives suggestion basically. Basically, it tells there is not enough data. So that is something to keep in mind when dealing with any kind of AI, that not enough data. Like, it will honestly tell you, but you can still force him to give you forecast. You can tell to it, give me sales forecast for the next 6 weeks. And just give me simplified forecast. I click on analyze. And after multiple repeats, something like just give me simplified forecast, it will give forecast. I hope. Because sometimes ChatGPT says, no, I still don't want to give you forecast. Yeah, and here you can see like what it thinks, what kind of sales history may look in the future. But it also gives you a warning. Please note that this is very simplified forecast and does not account for any seasonality, trends, or external factors that might impact sales, which is quite useful and practical. And now I would like to, before I go ahead to another section, I want to answer on a couple of questions which I seen in chat.
So yeah, we have two questions. So the first one is, how do you ensure company data is kept secure and not leaked to the internet?
Well, basically, we're using HTTPS connector between, like we use HTTPS protocol when we send data to ChatGPT, and we do not preserve that information on our server. So basically, question will be, do you trust to do you trust in Acumatica security, which you have or your customer have, and do you trust to ChatGPT security, which is basically founded on Azure. Or in other words, if you consider Azure from Microsoft and AWS from which is used by Acumatica enough secure, so that will be basically two chains of security. And Mark, if you want to comment more, or I'm not sure if it's satisfying for you, feel free to add more. Okay, next question we have, what about the accuracy of the analysis? Are there specific metrics where it tends to be more or less accurate? Honestly, it will be more like accuracy will be more reflection of data inside of Acumatica. Like if you don't have a good culture of putting good data into Acumatica, you will like analysis will not be strong. If data will be good, then ChatGPT will be as good as your data and your question. The better you ask, the better answer you will get, and so on. Okay, it seems we don't have any other questions. Let me switch gears to next topic, to reports. So how report look like? Let's say or how report analysis look like. Let's say I want to analyze report daily sales profitability with our ChatGPT. And let me use as start date this report. So here we have daily sales profitability. Then I click on send. And take note that on email activity, we have button send report to ChatGPT. And we have this report attached. So when I click on send report to ChatGPT, here we have prompt for that report. And let's say I ask ChatGPT, analyze this report as if you are professional accountant and give suggestions or ideas for profitability. And I click on OK. And again, depending from license and internet connection speed, here we see message. As a professional accountant analyzing this report, the first thing I notice is that the overall margin percentage for the branch is 37.41, which is healthy profit margin for a retail business. So basically, you can analyze this report. And again, question, if you, like how long it may take for you as accountant to come out with that conclusion by scrolling through that report, and probably you can export that to Excel, yeah, and calculate formula, but you can also use ChatGPT for building conclusions faster. Or another, this indicates that the branch is effectively managing its cost and pricing its products appropriately to generate a good profit. And so on. Similarly, you can analyze any kind of like purchases in the same way, and so on. So basically, reports analysis can be also quite automated. Well, this is empty, so nothing here. No analysis can be. Well, you can send it to ChatGPT, but it will be kind of polite answer on sorry, there is nothing to analyze. And the same can be applied to sales profitability by customer and order. And let's say again choosing January, I click on run report. I just want to find something with. So here we have all customers. Again, I click on send report to ChatGPT, and give me idea which customers deserve being in VIP plan, or deserve being among VIP customers. I click on OK. And here we have VIP customers, Precision Photos, then Westin Galleria Houston, Star America Toys, O'Neill's Trading, Bimbap Korean Restaurant. And again, if you want to quickly allocate who are yours VIP customers, just feed report into ChatGPT and it will give you idea who deserves to be VIP, or another requests regarding suggest delivery route, like shortest way or longest way or fastest delivery based on what you have in the report. Before I continue to search feature, I want to answer on questions which we have. So which version I see? First question is from Ivan. Can this customization create some objects in Acumatica based on source data, tables, photos? If it is not implemented, is it realistic to implement it? So basically, when I demonstrate point number 4, I will show creation based on pictures, but it will be on point number 4. So stay tuned and you will see. Which version of ChatGPT is being used? We support, our solution support, basically it is based on models. Like we give access to models which OpenAI provides. Right now, this is all list of models which ChatGPT provides, and we use specifically GPT for vision preview. Reason why we use for vision preview, because it may process images, and I will show more on when during demonstration of expense claims recognition. Will subscribers to this tool be passing queries through unique ChatGPT account, or will AcuPower use on account for the tool's query tokens? Basically, two options are possible. Option number 1, we give you package and you enter your API key, or we can give you we can provide you with our token, which you then can use. And as of now, AcuPower team, we are working on tier 5, which means if we will give you token, you will be able to use 10,000 requests per minute, tokens per minute throughput Like if you want to go, of course, with GPT-4 Turbo, tokens per minute will be 1,505,000, and that is batch queue limit. So like if you want to go with our token, or if you can, like within 1 month, you can start on tier 1 of ChatGPT, and within 1 month you can grow your account to tier 5. You will just need to use your own token. So that's like 2 options possible. And in case if we provide you with a token, we will charge you every week for usage of our token. And we will not add anything extra to that, just what OpenAI will charge us, we will charge you. Okay, and one more feature which our email have is email recommendations. So as you can see, email activity is open here. And let's say ChatGPT gave this email, but I want to make, and basically like this is functionality which is applicable to all emails. So, but let's say you have this email and you want to say something like, please make the text simpler to understand. And I click on improve answer. And here you can see ChatGPT can simplify the text, and then you can send it to your customer. Or for example, you say something like, let's say you are lazy and you say something like, I don't want to give you a discount. And here you can say, please make the answer more polite, or as polite as possible. And I click on improve answer. And here it says, dear warlord customer. So quite useful if you are lazy on writing emails. You can make your emails bigger, or you can make your emails smaller, whatever you want. And as I mentioned, this button improve answer and this GPT prompt is available on all screens which has email functionality connected to that. For example, in cases, if we go to activities, if we click on create email, here we have the same functionality. Prompt, here we can throw some text like this. And say it, please sum up this text in 5 sentences. Improve answer. And what will happen behind the curtains? ChatGPT will take, our code will take. And you see, it's much simpler to digest and you can send. The same functionality will be, let's say, if you need to do an email in finances or from sales orders or purchases, you will be able to sum up that part as well. And I don't see any other questions. So now I switch to feature number 4, automation of expense claims. How it look like? Let me open expense claim. And let's say you have an employee who visited UK, and he visited restaurant in UK. what you and that employee submitted expense claim, and let me look for where I have expense claims. One moment. So we have this expense claim. We upload it. How it look like? We see this is preprint Italy, and then we have something which costs £6, £18, 28, 14, 4, 6, 9, 9. Those who dealing with UK, they know we have VAT added. And now we have this button, import bill. When I click on this button, then what will happen behind the curtains? We will send that image to Chat GPT, asking Chat GPT to recognize items in that bill. And you see, and also we create stock items. So basically, you can see how, I would say, how precise it is. So what take note. Let me make it like this. What kind of information we put in now? So I will click on files. I will open this in separate window, so you can compare. So you see it get that first is 6, second is 18, third is 28, 14, 456, 956. It also total. And what is even more interesting, we have VAT here, 1434, VAT exempt total 71. So even this information we have recognized, and you can use this. But that's not the end. Let me show you one more. Let's say you sent somebody to Ukraine, and your Ukrainian employee submitted to you a check like this. Let me close this guy. And like, I'm Ukrainian, I can understand this check. But if you are not Ukrainian, you may need the Google Lens to recognize what is here. But you can also use our integration. You can click on bill. Sorry, you can click on import bill. And ChatGPT, like our integration, will create for you items. I hope it will create. Oh, it will not create. Well, other languages different from English, sometimes it is not very good in reading other languages. But I just want to say that like quite often that is the case, because if quality of the check is not very good. I tested this on Ukrainian. Second attempt worked quite good, but there are some, I would say, I see some problems with this. As you can see, 441, it recognized even currency, that it should be Ukrainian hryvnia, but it has some problems with unit cost. Like it should use 2 times 441, but it used only once. So artificial intelligence sometimes needs additional touch. But on other side, if to speak about what exempt total and tax total, it's quite correct. As far as I can tell, like this section speaks about VAT, and you can see 7%, sorry, 7.18 hryvnia. And another example which I want to show you is another language. Armenian. And if we upload file with Armenian language, I believe it's this one. I'll close this guy. And if you are not Armenian, you cannot read it. I also cannot read it. But you see, here we have something for 2,550. And question, do you understand which currency should be used? If you have our integration, you click on import bill. A bit of patience. Again, I don't have currency information configured properly, but still you can see that something was put here and unit cost was taken properly and taxes and so on. So this is 4 features which our Chat GPT integration have. If you want to use it, we will be very happy to discuss with you more. And questions, comments, I will be very happy to hear them.
I suppose if there are no questions, so maybe they will be popping up like in the moment. I would like to, as we are wrapping up our session today, we would like to, first of all, to get your feedback on our today's webinar. You will see 2 questions in the pop-up window in a second. Your responses will truly help us improve our future events, future webinars, and to make them as relevant to your requests and expectations as possible. Yeah, I see responses are coming. Great. Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Your feedback is invaluable. And thank you all for the questions that you were adding to our chat. This made our session quite interactive. Great, thank you so much. If you have opted in to receive communications from us during the registration for our webinar, please watch for a follow-up email with a link to the recording of this webinar. And if you haven't opted in, be sure to follow our AcuPower page on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We will post updates and links to the webinar recording there, so you will not miss out on any valuable information. Also, if you are interested in seeing how your specific data can be integrated and analyzed with our integration, we encourage you to request a custom demonstration. You can do this directly on our website, or you can book a time slot on Yuriy's calendar. I'm sending 2 links to our chat. So feel free to choose the most, let's say, the most suitable and way for you to reach out to us for additional questions and a custom demonstration. So if we don't have any other questions, we thank you so much, every one of you, for investing your time and joining us today on our session. And we look forward to seeing you at our next events. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Kai, for kind words.
Thank you, Yuri. See you soon, man.
Yep, same here.